We got the 2v2 playoffs, the last quarterfinal games between Ooga Booga Scary Apes and Faking. Faking being the number 2 seed, Ooga Booga Scary Apes being the 3rd seed. I think this is going to be a really intense match. Ktool, are you excited for this one?
I am very excited. This is, we've got the number 2 and number 3 seed going into this. Faking had, going into this, I was going to say, Faking had a pretty clean 3-0 sweep over the Smurfs to get to the spot. Well, Ooga Booga, a little bit of a closer scare, just barely beating out Grand Plat's 3-2. So maybe a little odd that they ended up going to a game 5 against such a low team. But either way, I think they'll bounce back, and I'm very excited for this.
Yep, that's true. But yeah, we're all excited. I believe almost all the players are ready. Actually, no, it looks like we are waiting on one to join. See if we can get them in. But in the meantime, how about we look at some pregame Faking not actually leading the league in any stat, but they still are the number 2 seed coming into this. Kind of surprising, if you ask me.
Yeah, and and then you go over and look at Ooga Booga, who's sitting here with the stats. At the last week, they ended up losing the overall goals to Doge to the Moon, but they still have all the assists. They have the most shots, the most demos, no surprise, most assists per game, most shots per game, and most demos per game. So, yeah, they are. You look at the stats alone, Ooga Booga is very far ahead of Faking, but they are not the higher seed in this matchup.
Yeah, Faking just having that better record overall, having a 9-3 tied for the number 1 seed. Ooga Booga maybe falling off a little bit at the end of the season, losing a few games that maybe they shouldn't have, but still coming in a very solid 8-4 record for the season.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Like I thought going in kind of halfway through the season, Ooga Booga was just clapping everyone, but yeah, a little bit of a slump at the end of the season. Definitely dropping to some teams that we weren't expecting them to drop to, but who knows? Maybe they're just a playoff team.
That's true. You never know how a team plays until on the day. So, but it does look like everyone's ready. Ktool, do you have any predictions? Ktool, go go with your prediction.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm surprised I'm allowed to make predictions. I'm trying to think of who I want to screw over tonight. But I mean, I think I'm actually gonna go with Faking taking this. I do think Game 5, Faking, but I think Faking is much more consistent in their series. I think Ooga Booga definitely has their ups and downs, and yeah, I think the consistency of Faking is gonna prevail tonight. How about you?
The consistency of Faking, that is quite a surprising pick from you, but I'm gonna have to say Ooga Booga Scary Apes. Sam's on with those demos. Silk, if he can score every goal that is available for him, I think Silk could really pop off, and Sam really showing off his playstyle. Could really be a good duo for them tonight, and I think they take out Faking 3-2. I'm going Game 5.
Both of us going Game 5. All right, I like it. I like it. Chat, I want to get some. I want to see some predictions. I'm very curious what everyone's gonna think. Otherwise, I think we are just about to get ready into this.
Yup, we should be. So let me launch the game, and then we will over to that. Faking versus Ooga Booga. Let's see what we got.
Ah, yes, the team colors.
Always coming out clutch.
Of course. Nice little touch to this.
Okay, here we go. We got Delirious on the kickoff. Looks like Silk fakes it, and now might have the ball passing over to Ssmegladon. Throws it at Hemmingway, and Hemmingway might just collect this in the corner as he is full of boost, but not able to do anything with it.
I was going to say, that would have been such a statement. Just like 5 seconds into the game. How ballsy of Ooga Booga to go for a fake kickoff.
Sure.
But either way, we are still at a 0-0 game. Sam's going to pop this high. He's at 0 boost. Silk backing off. This is going to go very high. We'll see if Delirious can read it out the backboard. He's up for this, but Silk gets a fantastic block. Sam does get the corner boost, does pop it mid. Well, that's an open net for Hemmingway. Does he put it in? Oh, but Silk with the insane save. I don't know about you. I did not think he was getting there.
insane just recovery into the great save. But now Hemmingway actually is going to take it out of his own corner and push it right back down on Ooga Booga. Hemmingway goes for bumps as Delirious misses the ball, trying to get a shot on, but demo's Silk on his way back on rotation, leaving Hemmingway with a lot of time in his own corner and trying to ball up Ssmegladon as he is unable.
Yeah, you see Delirious now throws this down. Silk's got a lot of time here. We'll see if Delirious wants to pressure. He does. Hemingway's got the shot. If it's on target with any power, it looks like that would have been a goal, but you see both players of Faking kind of in the corners now. Just have to both go back. You see Sam falling with 0 boost. Silk's got a quick shot. Is that going to be on target? No, it's not. Now Hemmingway, that's going to be not quite powerful enough. You see Sam's on 0 boost again. He has to go get that corner. Now we'll see if there's a quick shot. Delirious. They're not. No one has been afraid to challenge early this game so far.
Yeah, it's a really promising showing from both teams, though, because neither has scored in a minute and 30 seconds into this game, but both have had pretty crazy offense. But as I say that, Delirious is going to put that one into the back of the net. Great pass from Hemmingway. Ssmegladon just unable to read it, but almost able as he was in net.
It was a good pass. Sam's in, I'm not saying an impossible position, but he's in no man's land right in the middle of the net. He has to choose left or right. Unfortunately, he chose right, and the ball went left, but either way, good showing from Faking so far.
For sure, for sure. Now Hemmingway on the wall, very little boost, so he opts just to leave it. Delirious trying to beat Sam, but is absolutely dusted as Silk tries to go for a shot, but actually puts it towards his own half. Delirious might have a goal here if he's able to put it in, and he is. Great shot from Delirious, going 2-0 up now.
Did he bump Silk on this one? Because I thought Silk might have been back for this, potentially. Oh, no, just not quite. But either way, that's a good speed from them, taking a quick 2-0 lead. Only it's like 2 minutes into this game.
Yeah, absolutely insane for Faking. If they can keep up this lead, they take game 1, and that is a huge, huge game to take in the series.
Ooh, Silk and Sam, good comms there to not get in between each other. Now, Sam going for a demo. If Hemmingway was killed there, that would have been an excellent goal from them. Now you see Silk going for a shot, but Delirious beats out one. We'll see if Hemmingway wants to go early for this first one. We see demos coming out from Silk, not Ssmegladon. But now we see Hemmingway does pop it over one. Can he get a quick turn, opting to just kind of slow play this? Pops it up once. Again, they always have one person going so fast for this. There just hasn't been time to see any flicks. You see Hemmingway bring it to the corner. It looks like he is going to get the corner boost. Pop it maybe over Sam. Sam gets a good read going mid. Is Silk there? Looks like Delirious with 0 boost is going to throw this to the corner. But, hey, they're keeping up pressure, though.
Their pressure is, yeah, absolutely surmounting. But as I said, Faking just playing the safe game, if I'm being honest, holding their lead, not going for anything too risky, and just playing a really solid game so far.
Yeah, we haven't seen any crazy defensive mistakes from either team. Both of the goals that have come so far have been very solid offensive performances. We see Silk getting deleted from the field right now, but Delirious and Hemmingway still on defense all the time. You see Delirious is going to be back for there. Probably going to throw it to the mid. We'll see if he wants to follow up for a quick shot. He does, but doesn't get the power he wants on that one. Ssmegladon's going to be there. Hemmingway, again, I don't think that was the first touch he wanted. I think he wanted to try to control that to the wall, but unfortunately, he is going to give up possession there.
Yeah, he gives up possession there, which is quite unfortunate, but it's still not a bad offensive push from them. But now Delirious, very awkward, and making Silk even awkwarder, as Delirious might challenge Sam here quickly, as he opts not to. So Hemmingway will have to save this one. Gets it to his own corner. Doesn't look like he has too much boost to challenge Sam, but he does actually get it away from him, as Silk will now collect in the mid, cheating around Delirious. If he can beat Hemmingway to the goal, it might be quick and easy.
Sam's there. Sam's there. Oh, what a save from Hemmingway!
Absolutely crazy. How did he pull that off? No!
Oh, no. No, Delirious!
As we say that, Delirious own goals, a defensive mistake from Faking. 1 minute left on the clock. Not what you want to see from Faking.
That's such a motivation killer. Delirious. He does seem to get an own goal every single series, and this is no different. But with less than a minute to go, the series or the game is within 1 goal. As we see Silk going up for a solo play here, almost gets it around Delirious. Hemmingway's got to just try to buy some time. Does get his boost stolen by Sam. We'll see if he can get it over him. But now we see Sam, actually Silk's got a decent amount of boost, but unfortunately ball gets away from him. But Delirious with an unfortunate touch. A little bit of an awkward communication, I think, between Sam and Silk, that both of them were in the corner, but Sam's just going to go up and in. No one from Faking was there, and that's a quick tie game.
Really nice initial pop. Hemmingway unable to read that, and he couldn't even get up in time, and Sam just punishing him by absolutely the speed, the height. Nothing Hemmingway can do if he's not ready for that one.
Yeah, that was so fast, and like you said, the first pop was just phenomenal. There was nothing he was doing there he could do there.
But Delirious now trying to convert that one. Silk really solid on defense. Just gets it to the sidewall as Ssmegladon overcommits maybe a little bit. But Silk tries to clear it out, but it is still not faking, surmounting some great pressure as Silk, again, saves after saves.
We see now Delirious. He does get that corner boost. It's very clear.
Pass.
Gets it over one. Is Hemmingway there? Smart of him not to go. He knew that if he did get beat, there would have been a goal going the other way. Hemmingway now looking to maybe potentially own goal himself, but does get potential control. We are going into overtime in game 1. Faking had a really good, strong start to this game, but second half, now they're going with the fake kickoff. Can they get it maybe back? Delirious goes for the shot, but can't quite get the angle. I thought he might have tried to pass to Hemmingway before he gets to lead it from the field, but either way,
he can doomsday dish
Sam's awkward. Sam's awkward. But either way, Sam does get it on his hood now. Does beat it over one. Forced to go get the boost, though. We'll see how this comes off the sidewall. Hemmingway can go for this. Ooh, good speed from Sam to be there. I thought that might have been it right there.
It really looks like it. If they were not so solid on defense, I would have called this one for faking a long time ago. But absolutely amazing defensive showing from Booga as another shot comes on, and honestly another one right there. But Sam again sending it to the corner, shutting down every offensive push from faking. Crazy stuff from Ooga Booga.
Yeah, you see now they finally do have to relinquish pressure now. Delirious low on boost. Hemmingway had to go back just a couple seconds ago. The pressure's going to die here. Most likely Silk's going to get a good clear out as he does here. Finally, Ooga Booga's turn, I think, to get some offensive going. We'll see if Sam wants to read this off the backboard. We'll see if Silk's there. There's a demo coming, but Delirious is there. It's an open net. Can he get this in time? He's got a free shot.
A power shoot.
Oh, it's just unfortunate. Doesn't get the power. That's got to hurt. And it misses. Hemmingway's there. Is Sam just going to walk this in? Right after Delirious misses an open net. That would have been an absolute killer for them.
Both teams just trying to go as fast as they can and unfortunately making a few mechanical mistakes on their attempts. But now they're both still alive in this game 1 OT. A minute 30 in. I do not know what team's taking it. Oh my God.
Hemmingway goes up, dropping it in. He's done with this overtime. He's saying we're moving on to game 2. Great awareness from him. And I think Sam thought Delirious was maybe going for a demo or a bump on him. That's why I think he was a little hesitant.
I think you're absolutely right. He's just expecting any interference on him, and then he just wasn't able to get there. And Hemmingway with the absolutely amazing aerial, just placing it where he needed to. Nothing too fancy, and just absolutely great placement and ball control from him. So, I am going to try to fix the stream. You can entertain them for a second.
Okay. I was going to say, I mean, if you're Ooga Booga, first of all, I don't think Sam had almost any demos in that game. It was actually Silk, I think, had 3 or 4 of his own, but a lot of what it was is Silk and Sam just being in the opponent's corner and just kind of being a little bit awkward with their touches where they can't get a pass, they can't get a shot, they just have the ball. And it's so hard to mentally tell yourself, like, hey, this play is done, I need to leave. I'm not going to get anything. If anything, if I go for a 50, it's going to pinch and probably go out to mid or to my own net. So I definitely think, Ooga Booga, I think they just need to fix the rotation a little bit. And honestly, I want to see them test the defense a little more. You see, as you guys can see, lots of shots and lots of saves from both teams. But I think they really got to force Hemmingway and Delirious to try to double commit as they have been known to do in the past.
That is very true, yeah. And are we getting to this next one? We are. Again, still trying to fix a few things on the stream side with the game sound, but otherwise it should be fine. I don't think I can do them at the same time as it would pause the game. So I guess we'll try to get that next series. Sorry about that, guys. But Delirious and Silk still on the kickoff. Going pretty neutral, and again with another 50 in the midfield, but now Silk has a shot, but he misses, but Sam's still there.
No!
He bumps Hemmingway.
Silk! No!
What a save from Delirious. Wow.
I don't even know if I would say what a save. That was a completely open net miss from Ssmegladon. But we see Silk's now going to be dropping this down. Can Sam get the finish? Yes, he can. Does redeem himself. Going up 1-0 just 20 seconds in.
Silk with the perfect initial first touch. Getting over to Ssmegladon. He's just going to pop it right over Delirious before he's able to recognize
Delirious side flipped.
Yeah, before he's able to recognize the play that was happening.
Yeah, but then we got Hemmingway and Ssmegladon now on the kickoff. Does go Ssmegladon's way. That might actually be bouncing in. Delirious does not get the touch he wanted. Silk, unfortunately, can't put it in, but Sam's there. Wow, that was my heart stopped, I think, for half a second before Sam deletes Hemmingway. Now Sam's got 0 boost. They've got, okay, both teams are just going to take a second, go get some boost, kind of regroup. We got a little bit of a lull here.
As you say that, though, Sam absolutely smashing Hemmingway in the corner, but still in the faking possession.
Delirious did not get the flick he wanted, but we'll see if Hemmingway can read the double taps.
Oh
Going up for it,
my.
drops it down.
Delirious.
Oh, Delirious. That's so hard for him because if he misses that ball, if he goes for it, misses it, it's an open net. So it's just, you know, he's got like a 1/10 of a second to make that decision.
Oh, that was super close. Great defense from Silk. Hemmingway almost popping that over. As I say that, he does actually get it mid. Delirious isn't ready, though.
Yeah, now let's see, we've got Silk popping it to the corner. A little bit of, again, awkward rotations from Sam and Silk, but they haven't quite been punished, I think, how I was expecting it. We'll see now if Hemmingway wants to go for this. And again, it's just awkward touches like that. I mean, Delirious can't expect Hemmingway.
Oh my.
Delirious getting caught, going for boost, and Sam with a hard punish.
Oh, he almost got the demo. Kind of a laggy hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, Sam definitely has woken up in this second game now, carrying his team to a 2-0 lead right now. But I think the roles have swapped where Ooga Booga had such a slow start last game, and now...
Yeah, I have to agree. Silk trying to get anything on offense, but now Hemmingway over to Delirious tries to shoot it, but not the power he wants again. But now he's trying to get him on the wall. He is unable as Hemmingway will 50, kind of risky as no one was back on defense if he didn't get a favorable 50 for himself. Passes up to Delirious, possibly. Goes for a quick shot. Silk just able to save that. Delirious is up. Can he aerial that in? Silk unable to save it. Delirious coming to live, scoring the first goal for faking in game 2.
You got to hope and pray that you can get in the right spot, but good awareness from Delirious to read out off the backboard.
Oh, 100%, yeah. But as we say that, Hemmingway kind of loses the kickoff, so Silk can collect it. Delirious getting demoed off of Silk. And Ssmegladon now will just try to clear it back into faking half, going for any aerial he can get. Gets it over 1, but Hemmingway gets it out as Silk challenges him, though.
Delirious, he's so quick to pop it right away. You haven't seen him go for a lot of flicks. I think they're faking is giving up possession just a little too easily right now. I think they got to try to, now I don't want to say slow it down and try to control it necessarily, but I think just be a little more like that. Like Delirious took the touch to the corner, trying to get control, but unfortunately is not going to have the boost to follow this up, and they're probably, just I say that, they're probably going to give up a goal.
It goes for another demo.
Silk has been the one going for demos.
That is very odd.
Again, I don't know what their play style, if they're just like, hey, we're gonna mess with them and have Silk go for the demos, but it's working, and it's working quite well.
Yeah, if it works, don't fix it. Right now, Silk just getting some demos, and they're ahead in game 2. Another fake kickoff, though.
Another fake kickoff.
Silk should have this one, but doesn't put it on target. Maybe still has possession in corner if he can get a leg from Delirious, and he can. Hemmingway now just on defense. Gets up. Oh, my, what a shot from Sam, as Delirious was unable to get it, but he did get a touch, making that a super fast ball.
Again, Silk is the one going for the demos and bumps this game, and it's working quite well. And what sucks is if you're Hemmingway in that situation, there's nothing you can do. There's absolutely
100%.
Nothing you can do. But
You just got to hope you dodge.
Yeah, Ooga Booga coming out with a vengeance after game 1, up by 3, just under 2 minutes to play. But I think if you're faking, you can say, hey, you know what? They can maybe have this one as we probably see a 5th goal go in. The double commits are coming out hard, kind of like I alluded to earlier. They are forcing faking to kind of put themselves in just rough spots like that.
Yep, Delirious just missing that challenge, and Hemmingway was still not back on defense. So Silk just has a free ball, doesn't have to put any power, and it's just going to roll in for him.
Yeah, as we see now, we've got Hemmingway and Ssmegladon on the kickoff. Pretty solid win by Hemmingway. Delirious does not get the first pop that he wants.
Oh, my. What an insane goal. Delirious kind of faking the bad touch and then gets the absolute insane 0 negative degree angle, whatever you want to call it. Delirious absolutely popping off.
I'm retiring his casting. I mean, like, there is no way that he intended that first touch to go there. But you know what? Delirious showing his mechanical prowess and just finding a way to score when even I don't think it's there, and just fantastic job from him to keep him in this game.
That's true. Yeah. 3 goals is not undoable, but it will be a tough road ahead. As I say that, he gets a goal. No, Sam on defense. Just absolutely deer in the headlights.
I don't know. I mean, by all means, Sam should have very easily had this.
Yeah.
The only thing I could think of is controller disconnect potentially. I mean,
it didn't look like that to me.
He didn't boost. He didn't jump. It's just very surprising touch. But either way, Hemmingway and Delirious getting the break that they needed. As I say that, they do double commit and hit each other again. Now Sam's gonna pop this up. This is gonna be very, very awkward for double? Delirious.
Oh, what an angle! It doesn't go in. The crossbar hates him.
That would have been one of the nuttiest doubles I think we've seen this entire season.
That was
now we'll see if Hemmingway can. Oh, he can't get the counter attack. That might have been open. It would have brought us in with one, but now Sam's been a nuisance this game on offense. He's just been phenomenal this game.
He really has, and it's working as well, maybe it's not, but it's working for them as they are still 5-3 up in this game right now. Only 30 seconds left. Faking's got to do anything they can. Delirious almost getting an insane Doomsy right off the wall and unable to actually convert that one.
Yeah, I mean, I think halfway through this game, Delirious and Hemmingway kind of calms down.
Ooh.
We'll see. Delirious does get a 50, but Silk should have control of this.
Can he shoot this?
Delirious, actually, if Hemmingway's there, he might have a shot. He does get a shot on.
Sam's backwards. Delirious can shoot. It's a quick shot. Let's go. Delirious. Almost tying this up.
Seconds left.
1 goal down. Can they surmount the comeback? Is Ooga Booga scared? You will find out in 8 seconds what they are going to do.
Are they scared apes right now? That's my question.
Ooga Booga scary apes. That is true. As we see that Hemmingway has it on the wall. He's up in the air. Very good aerial player right here. He does go for a shot. Can he get the double? It hits the ground, but it's not on the ground at 0 seconds yet as it hits the ground.
Silk deleted Delirious off the field, which he very well had his very, very solid chance at getting that off the backboard, but kind of hard to hit a shot if you're dead. Oh, so again, though, 100%. Silk with the demos.
Yeah, Silk with the demos again. Crazy, crazy plays, but I'm going to, again, try to fix stream if you want to do a little bit of analysis.
Fair enough. Well, one thing that stands out to me is Ssmegladon with 5 saves. So you're looking at Ooga Boogas now has 5 saves, or 5 saves from Sam, 1 from Silk, versus Faking's only sitting with 2 total. They are fairly similar in the shots. Faking does have them by 1, but you can see Hemmingway just, you know, not quite getting the goals he wants versus that game. Delirious had to really kind of hard carry, and I definitely like what Ooga Booga was doing, and honestly, Ooga Booga let them back into that game. You saw Ssmegladon had I think it was 2 unfortunate touches where one of them was an own goal, and then that one where just an awkward backflip on the goal line. So I think if Sam cleans it up on defense, I don't see them losing this next game. I think Faking, again, the double commits were hard. Ooga Booga forced Faking to double commit quite a bit, and it clearly got them the game win.
Oh, okay. I believe I did fix it, as there should be game sound now. And I believe we are ready to get into this one. And now, game 3, it is tied up 1-1. Basically a best of 3 at this point. Faking or Ooga Booga, do you want to change your prediction halfway through this?
Oh, no. The amount of fake kickoffs that I see Sam and Silk going, I'm expecting one of them to bite them in the butt. Hasn't quite happened yet, but I'm sticking with my prediction, as now we have dropped it more or less to a best of 3, as both teams trade wins in games 1 and 2. But it's getting spicy, though.
It really is. Delirious, Hemmingway, both being absolutely insane players, taking game 1. Silk and Sam showing that they belong here, taking game 2. It is just unpredictable at this point. I have no idea who's moving on to the winner's bracket final.
Yeah, and for anyone who doesn't know, the winner of this game will in fact play Ooga Booga to go to the grand finals, while the loser will drop down to play Supersonic Silvers. So
they would be playing Doge, yeah.
What?
They would be playing the Doge. The winner of this would be playing Doge in the winner's final.
Yeah.
You said Ooga Booga.
Oh, well, I'm struggling, apparently. Words are hard. Either way, we'll see if Delirious can get that up. That's nice and high. Silk's going to maybe be there for the double, but I think he ended up backflipping, unfortunately. We are now a full minute into this game, and we only have 2 shots total. Sam does get a great dunk on Hemmingway, but unfortunately it's not going to be on target as he does delete Delirious off the field. Going for another bump on Hemmingway. Can he get there? Good job from Hemmingway to recover. I thought that was the first goal coming for sure.
It looked really, really promising, but now Hemmingway has a lot of space. Goes for an early flick. Doesn't get over Sam as he committed early, but Silk has it as it wasn't on target. But now, Silk having on the sidewall, going to go for a dribble. Gets it over Hemmingway with the side flip. Delirious getting up the wall as Sam trying to challenge him. Silk just going for a bounce shot. It is almost in off the top left corner, but it is not, as Delirious will now take it down to their side and kind of gives it up to Silk, who gets challenged by Hemmingway early, but kind of leaves the goal open as Sam's going to pound that one in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, I was a little surprised from that early challenge from Hemmingway. Obviously, a backflip is never really how you want to challenge the ball, especially when you are last man back, as you do kill all your momentum. But I don't think Sam's going to care too much as he is going to take a 1-0 lead. And I think I'm surprised just by the lack of offensive faking in this game so far. They've only registered one shot.
Yeah, I mean, the stats don't show it, but both have actually had really good offensive pushes, in my opinion. Just the defense has been outstanding. Like, as we see, another shot coming out here, but might have not registered. But as I say that, Ssmegladon taking off the top of Silk's flick, going for a flick of his own. Now has it in the corner. Hemmingway challenging while Delirious stays back. Can he get the save? He does, as he has it to the corner as Sam is challenging.
We'll see if Hemmingway can beat Silk to this. He does not. Silk almost gets the cut around Hemmingway. That would have been dirty. But you see now Hemmingway with a little bit of an awkward side flip, kind of faking himself and Sam out. Does get a bump on Hemmingway. Now Hemmingway's going to be awkward. Sam with the flicks. We'll see if he can pick up the corner boost, and he does. Now Delirious has to get it past him. It's just been a very awkward game as we see it continuing for Delirious and Hemmingway. But Hemmingway might have an open net. Can he get a shot on target? It's just wide, but Sam does get the save. Now Delirious, has 0 boost. Does fortunately pick up the 100 pad, but more demos. We'll see if Sam can turn on this. He does. Unfortunately, it's just not quite on. That was their chance.
They are just keeping it in their half, maybe trying to boost starve them a little bit, faking, make all the saves. But they are answering almost every call, as Delirious might have a shot of his own on offense now, as they do try to keep it on their side, but Silk says no to that and slams it right back into the faking corner. Goes for a demo on Delirious, actually gets it too, as Hemmingway has it over Sam. If he can just put this on net, it might be an open net, but Silk has already recovered. Great rotations from them.
Yeah, that was not the power Hemmingway wanted, but either way, both of the Ooga Booga players were in fact in net for that one. I think they've had much cleaner rotation this game. We see Sam, I'm not sure who died in that situation. Looks like Delirious did take him out, but I do think Ooga Booga has cleaned up the rotation and is rotating much better than faking.
Only a minute left in this. Only 1 goal is scored. Very different from the other games that we've seen so far. Kind of high scoring.
It's gone so fast.
And it's just gone so fast. It just, everything's been happening all at once. Both teams not wanting to let any goals go in.
Oh, absolutely not. But I'm gonna be bold, and I'm gonna predict that this does not end in a 1-0. Ah! Ah!
Ktool, man, come on. Ktool.
I don't know, Trey. I don't know. Hey, I didn't say who was gonna potentially get the goal. All right.
It still happened. Oh my goodness. Hemmingway on the kickoff has a pretty decent attempt, but Sam's going to save that every time as he had enough boost to get there. Silk going to challenge it. Gets demoed by Hemmingway, and Sam might collect this one, but Hemmingway tries to get around him. Actually ends up passing, as Delirious wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it's looks like faking is going to be dropping this game. And again, I think the biggest thing has been faking's rotation. They've been awkward. They've gone for a lot of double commits. And we'll see if Delirious can get a good shot on target. Sam with the backflip.
The backflip. Delirious with a great shot, though, but Sam might have had the save.
He absolutely had this all day. You could see it from his angle. He was going to get that. But, hey, that is now the second time that Sam's unfortunately made a defensive error that's let faking into a 1-goal game very late in this.
That's very true.
See, it's
very neutral, though. Wow.
Got 8 seconds left. Sam does get that mid boost. That was so key. It's over Silk, though. Can Hemmingway get a shot on target, potentially?
It's on the ground.
Delirious has to get there, but he can't. So close from them.
So solid from Silk, actually, though. He just killing that on the floor, making sure Delirious couldn't get there. Just making sure any 0-second shenanigans can't happen.
Look at the shots this game. Only 5 from Ooga and then 4 from faking versus last series it was like 13 and 12. Just drastically different.
Yeah. I'm going to attribute that more to defense than blazing offense this time.
That's true. We just, I mean, the only goal from faking was, just kind of that awkward defensive mistake. They have not had the offensive presence that they had in the first game.
I agree, 100%.
And as now we see Sam and Silk going on match point. Faking needs to win 2 in a row. Otherwise, they are, in fact, going to be going down to the lower bracket.
Let's go. Delirious scoring an initial 4-second goal off the kickoff. Hemmingway killing that right for him. Delirious cheated up. Just getting quick aerial right over Silk. No chance for him as you put it behind him.
So I want to see, if you're faking, do you play a little more defensive or do you go all-out offense? Because, again, I don't think you're going to stop Ooga Booga from scoring for an entire game. I do not think you can do it on defense. So you have to score more.
Yep,
Again, I said last game wasn't going to be a 1-0. There's just no way.
Yep, I think Hemmingway is absolutely looking for some goals, and Delirious just absolutely stopping them on defense. Hemmingway, as you can see, already up in the air. He wants it. You can tell it. They want this game 5. They want to take it. They're looking for the reverse sweep as Sam and Silk are trying to close this one out in game 4.
Yeah. Looks like it won't quite be the reverse sweep, but that's going to be a goal. Sam doing what Sam does, tying up this game, 4:20 on the clock.
It's true. Silk just passing it. Sam going for what he does. And, Silk passed it to himself. He scores that as Delirious couldn't catch up to it on the wall. As we say that, though, Hemmingway and Sam on the kickoff. Probably not a fake kickoff here, as it isn't. And Delirious challenging early. Gets a really good 50. Silk has to save this one. He pops it up. It might go straight down. Ready for Hemmingway. Sam reading it, but not getting the touch. And now it is in Ooga Booga's corner as Delirious wants this in the corner again. Hemmingway is there, but he might block it. And it is not going in as Delirious wanted that one pass, but he couldn't get it to him, his teammate.
Now you can see now he's got 12 boosts to work with. Hemmingway maybe going for a quick shot. We'll see if Sam can get there. Silk's going to take this one away. Hemmingway maybe turning again, but Sam's going to get a very solid 50. Probably try to get that mid boost, but it doesn't get taken by Hemmingway. Forced to go back. Silk clearly beats Hemmingway. Now Delirious is a little alone. Silk going for demos. So we'll see if Silk can pass this to Sam, and he does. Sam's going to have the freest nut all night. The demos from Silk and Sam, both the goals are coming from it, and if you're Delirious and Hemmingway, you just got to watch out.
That's how they're winning this game right now. It's demos. Their offensive pressure. They didn't really do it last game, and you could tell as the score is much lower as they're not double committing for demos, and they're playing really solid when they're going for demos, I think, and they need to do it more.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how faking not try to counter this, because I don't think you can counter just demos in general, but we'll see if Hemmingway can try to flick it. Delirious try to flick it. Unfortunately, doesn't get the pass. Now Silk does clear it out. He's got 0 boost to work with. And Delirious does, in fact, get that mid boost. Hemmingway's got a 40 boost to work with. Let's see if he can get one more touch. Unfortunately, he can't. Delirious smart not to go there. He's going to be forced back. He's got 70 boost himself. Maybe trying to pop this off the corner, but looks like it's going to be fairly easy for Silk, who misses it. I genuinely thought Silk had this one, but Hemmingway keeping the offensive going. We'll see if he wants to go for a quick shot. It actually was open, but Delirious is there.
Oh, what a save! He's just getting the touch before Delirious can even get that. What a save from Ooga Booga. But as I say that, Hemmingway has a pretty open net. If Sam can save that, what a save. The Ooga Booga defense right now is absolutely cracked. As Silk popping another one, starting an offensive push off of a save.
You see Silk getting a touchback. Definitely not what he wanted. We'll see if Hemmingway can try to get the corner boost, and he does. Delirious is there to turn. They've got just under halfway to go to get one more goal. Otherwise, they are again going down to the lower bracket. Is Sam going to be there for the open net? Silk's going to take it instead. Now, if you're Delirious and Hemmingway, it's time to panic, I think, because you have not been putting up goals lately.
Yep. They're trying their offensive pushes. You can tell that because they are overcommitting and they're getting open nets for the Ooga Booga. But right now, they just need to start maybe in solid touches, better shots on net. But it is super hard against this Ooga Booga squad.
Exactly, and I'm again, Hemmingway's up for this. We'll see if he can get a shot down. Delirious didn't commit on that one. That's going to be a little open, actually, if Delirious can maybe get the centered, but fortunately, Hemmingway is forced to go back. Now, Delirious flying across for this one. Doesn't have any boost. Ends up pinching it over Hemmingway. Oh, no. Is Sam going to get a demo? Doesn't get a demo, but he does have it out the corner. We'll see if Delirious is there. Yeah, the pressure is all on faking right now. Silk and Sam are just kind of not chilling in back, but they're just get solid touches, waste a little bit of time, go for demos, and that's their game plan.
Yep, they're just trying to play a solid game right now. As Delirious maybe has a dribble play, goes for a back pop, actually a plat pop, and it's gonna go in as Hemmingway slams that one in right on the goal line. Silk just unable to read the plat pop. He was hoping for maybe a backflip or anything, but no. He tries to touch it and doesn't get the one he wants. Hemmingway's gonna score that every time.
This just got a little more interesting, didn't it? Now, minute 30, 1-goal game. We'll see if Silk and Sam want to keep pushing for these demos, or if they want to play a little more normal rotation. Just as I say that, we see double commits. Sam with the Delirious with the insane save!
Wow. You just love to see it from faking right now if you're a faking fan that wants to see him to go to game 5. Delirious pulling out every inch of boost to save that one as Hemmingway trying to clear it back to the Ooga Booga half.
Yeah, as we see Delirious now, a little bit of a slow play, a little bit awkward touch for him as he does get it around Sam, but Silk's going to be there for an early challenge. Hemmingway might be able to clear this out, but he's only got 10 boost to work with. Unfortunately, he couldn't get that corner. Is Delirious going to be there? Yes, he is, but Sam gets a good dunk on this one. Silk's up. He's got a pretty good shot, but Sam's there. Oh, he misses the touch.
That's a really good play from Hemmingway. And as he might have it again now, Silk actually trying to take it away. Hemmingway going for any bump or anything he can. Again, gets the demo on Silk. It is a 1-on-2 right now. Sam has to retreat the net as Delirious going for another dribble play, unable to get on his car before Sam can challenge it. Hemmingway just trying to get it over to his teammate, actually passes it to Sam. Sam has it in his own has it on his corner. Hemmingway challenges him. Delirious needs a shot here, doesn't get the best touch as it sends it to the corner. Silk maybe has this as he will try to clear it, but Hemmingway fakes the challenge early on, pops it over Silk, almost over Sam. Sam's gonna put that into the faking corner.
We've got 10 seconds. Hemmingway does have a one-on-one opportunity. This might be the touch. Let's see if Delirious can get there in time. He doesn't. Sam's going to kill it, and that is going to be
game. Wow.
Ooga Booga moving on to the winners finals. Unfortunately, Delirious and Hemmingway not able to pull it out. 3-1 in Ooga Booga's favor.
Absolutely great showing from Ooga Booga. As they take this one, Sam and Silk playing very, very well. Delirious and Hemmingway just unable to stop their demos and offensive pressure. Very, very close all games. But that does mean faking will be dropping to lower brackets and Ooga Booga will face Doge in the winners bracket final tomorrow on stream.
Yeah, it's going to be a really close matchup for this one, but I'm excited to get the winners in the for a little bit of a post-game interview. I've definitely got some questions for them, but again, I cannot still believe the defensive masterclass from Delirious and Hemmingway with some of those goal line saves. Just absolutely insane, but the defense was there for them. It just was the offense just kind of struggled a little tonight.
I have to agree, yeah. If they were able to just maybe have a few more solid touches, maybe bang off the crossbar, or not even the crossbar, the backboard, and just have some more pressure so that Sam and Silk aren't so comfortable in the back or in their own net, I think it would just be really beneficial for them. As I say that, I think they are ready for the post-game interview. I will bring them in. Hello, Silk, and hello, Sam. How are you guys feeling?
Hello, we're doing good.
Feeling pretty good.
That's great. That's great.
All right. My first question for you guys is, were you ever worried if the demos weren't working? We saw Silk. It seemed like you were going for demos almost more than Sam. Was that the intended plan, or is that just kind of how it worked out?
I think that's just kind of how it worked out, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we didn't try to draw it out. Just noticed that was working. That's what we did.
Yeah, the monkey mode kind of helped.
As you say that, though, I think faking had some really, really good offensive plays, but you guys just on defense stopped every single one of them and almost converted a good amount of them. How did you guys do that? Did you like practice saves this morning, or what happened?
They ate their Wheaties.
Stonewall.
Stonewall.
I think between the two of us, we realized that we always let each other really good about challenge that ball early. Have the second guy be able to clean up. We also, we got pretty lucky too. They had some really good offensive stuff. Close to them too. They played well.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
So
just
learning
really
from
smart.
playing me, I see how it is. I don't know if that's a compliment or a diss, or but I'll. Either way, so my question is, so did you guys notice? I don't know if you guys noticed they were. It seemed like they were doing a lot of double commits. Were you guys talking about that, or were you guys just trying to do quick counters, or I guess did you guys have an offensive plan specifically for this team?
I think honestly, what we did was mostly just kind of cut it off at midfield before they could even like get a play started, because we could tell like as soon as it was like a 2-on-1, then it was way more difficult for her to defend. So we just tried to cut off the plays before they could even happen. What we did.
That's smart. Yeah. Really, really smart plays from Ooga Booga. That's what's carrying them to the winners bracket grand finals, playing Doge to the Moon. Do you have any thoughts about them in your best of 7 coming up tomorrow?
No, I mean they're a solid team. Got some stuff ready for them.
Okay.
Well, I am very, very excited for that series. As everyone knows, neither team is eliminated if they do lose. The loser of the winners finals will still go down and play the winner of. Actually, it's going to be the winner of the Grand Plats in either Supersonic Silvers or Faking. But either way, we are going to have more. I say we're going to have I think 3 games tomorrow on stream. So there's going to be plenty more of us some NDSU playoff Rocket League coming soon.
Yeah, as we said earlier, it'll be coming in tomorrow. multiple games off stream too. So make sure to check out some other channels that might be live. We'll try to host as much as we can, but hopefully, all these games can be on stream and they'll be really exciting, just like this one was tonight. Good job, boys.
Yeah. Thanks for passing, guys. Good job.
Thanks. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
Please.
Okay. Ktool, any final thoughts about the series? Any upcoming series?
I was very impressed by Ooga Booga's how quickly they changed their play style. You know, they figured out what Faking kind of wanted to do, and they really capitalized, as you saw Silk said, just shutting down the midfield. And whether they say it or not, demos. So many of their goals were off of demos and bumps. And now I would be even more afraid of them, because normally everyone says, oh, it's just Sam. Sam's the one going for bumps and demos. Only worry about Sam. Silk definitely was the enforcer tonight. So going against Ooga Booga, you got to deal with 2 people now going for bumps and demos. And that's just not fun for anyone.
Yeah, you just never know who's coming at you. If it's Silk, if it's Sam, or if it's the ball. You got to be ready for all 3 tonight against these Ooga Booga squad. But as we say that, it is time to end this stream. Thank you all for coming out. It's been a very lovely stream, and we'll see you all later.